I just wanted to come on really quick and introduce myself. I'm Stephanie, and I am a homeschool mom of 10. We have 8 in the house right now, and my 2 older ones are grown and out of the house. I will be homeschooling 7 this year, so we will see how that's gonna go. We have 2 that are 4, so we'll just do some of the crafts and activities with them. And then as for my first grader, he is going to be starting to hopefully catch on with reading and spelling and do more of that this year. But anyways, I wanted to tell you guys that I did a little bit of a shopping thing. I do have other clips on what I did when I did go. But for right now, I just wanted to kind of introduce myself and then kind of go through maybe some of the things that I'm going to do this year with homeschooling. And eventually you will get to meet them. It will be definitely an adventure for you guys to meet them. Some of them are pretty crazy. My youngest is 1 and she's a girl, so it'll be a while before we homeschool her. But everybody else, we have ages 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, and then my 1-year-old. So we won't be homeschooling her, obviously. So we'll just try to keep her busy doing some other stuff. But for this year, that's who I will be homeschooling. So I've been homeschooling now for 14 years. I know homeschooling is getting to be a little bit more popular, especially on YouTube too. I've been seeing a lot of videos lately and everybody's exciting story on people starting already. So I'm kind of excited to get right in with a bunch of everybody else. So for right now though, I just wanted to let you guys know I do have a website, Kids in a Garage, and you can go on there. Everybody on there, all the pictures, all my kids' pictures, how just like a brief description of them and a picture. That way you can kind of get to know them quicker than watching some of my videos. But I am hoping to do individual groupings of each kid and kind of some of the stuff that they're going through, and then we'll do daily videos, and then we'll also do some fun activities with the kids too, like that. So it's just kind of cool that I get to introduce myself to you guys. I hope you guys enjoy everything that we will do this year, and I hope you enjoy getting to know my boys and my little girl, and hopefully I get to introduce you guys to my grandchildren. I have 3 little girls, grandchildren, from my oldest daughter. She's 26. So hopefully in some videos we'll have them tied into somehow. Maybe we'll have the grandkids over and we'll do some homeschooling with them also. But as for right now, I think it's just going to be some of the boys and some of the things that we'll do with them. But I do also want to show you some of the stuff that I picked up at the dollar store and at Walmart. I did a quick shop with one of my boys, and we kind of just picked up some stuff, just odds and ends and stuff that we can use throughout the year. Not much. We don't need a lot of the extra stuff that maybe public school kids need. So it's just our basic, crayons, pencils, and maybe some extra fun stuff. So why don't you follow along and see some of the stuff that I bought. I just want to get there ahead of time and then do some organizing with what the stuff that we have now. So we're going to go into Dollar Tree right now. Now this is my first time videotaping in there, so we'll see how they respond to that. I'm not sure if we're allowed to or not yet. And then I also have somebody with me tonight too. So, okay, well, we're going to go in there and we're going to go see how this goes. Okay. They didn't have have a lot of stuff to pick from, but some cute stuff for the kids to just use, I guess, for pencils and odds and ends. But I am gonna do a video on the things that we use for homeschool and all the curriculum. So I'll kind of tie that into what I all got at the Dollar Tree. So now I'm gonna go to Walmart and I'll see what I can pick up there. Okay, so we're gonna go right over here and I will show you some of the stuff that I got from the store. And it's just a brief, like I said, just a couple odds and ends and stuff that I picked up. But I also will show you the area that I wanna organize, and then that's gonna be a total different stuff. Here are some of the things that I got. Here are two big things that I got, containers that I got from the dollar store, Dollar Tree. And then I got 4 individual ones. I'm hoping to probably put in like crayons, markers, scissors, tape, all that kind of stuff, so the kids can just grab it, put it on the table, and then stick it back up to where it needs to go. The containers that we have right now are just, you know, regular Tupperware containers that have lids, and there's so much stuff in them that the kids can't really find some of the stuff that they are looking for. So I think this is really going to work really well for that. And then for our board, we have a huge board up here. I just have some stuff up there right now, but we really need to get that like looking cute and fancy. We'll figure out what we can do with that. But I do want to add this up there for sure, especially for the 3 that really need this. So that'll be the twins, and then my first grader, and just tie that in with this year. Okay, and here's another thing for the twins. We're gonna do some alphabet fun stuff, and they'll be able to write their letters and stuff in here. So I think they're really gonna like that. I have one of the boys that are kind of really not into wanting to do the whole school thing this year, so you guys will be able to experience what that's gonna be like. Got some of these things too. My kids are really into llamas. They play Fortnite, so a lot of that stuff is in there. Some cactuses and some shimmery stuff here, but they didn't really have any boy stuff, so there's a lot of pink involved here for me to have how many boys that I have. But I do want to go possibly pick out some more so they can have their own little bag to put their pencils in. And then I also got them, this was also at the dollar store, so I'm sure they still have some of that left over. Here's some pencil grips. I got some smelly erasers for the boys because that's kind of fun for them to play around with. Here is some pencils, just basic pencils, nothing fancy or exciting. So here are some of the notebooks that I picked up. I only picked up 4 because I have 4 kids that really, really need it right now, and all the 3 younger ones, they don't really need that. I have the basic big print paper notebook or whatever it's called, so I have that. Okay, and then we also have, this is from Walmart now. See, I only picked up a little bit of stuff, like I said. So we only needed some tape, some crayons. I really have a lot of crayons, but this is just something extra fun for the little ones to have. Some glue. They have their own scissors and stuff too already. And then last year, I ended up getting these handwriting Papermate things for only $2. I bought 2 packs, and I love them. They're different colors, and this way they can just have fun writing with them and pick the color that they want. And it's good for little kids that have, it's a bigger hole pencil or pen, and it'll just be fun for them to kind of just pick whatever color they want. So that's kind of it for that part of what I bought. Like I said, for me, homeschooling for how many years I have already, I really don't need a lot of extra stuff, and I've learned things that I need and don't need. Okay, but for some of the organization stuff, I want to talk about that too. So these are the containers that I am going to use. We are going to put these up in an area that I'll show you in a minute, okay? And then here are the curtains that I want to use, and here's I'm going to actually make some curtains out of this. And this is, I think, like 2 yards. I'm gonna cut it down the middle and just put a seam on top, seam on the bottom, and then fold in the sides and just make some quick curtains. And I got the old-fashioned curtain rods, and we're gonna put that up. So, okay, come over here with me, and I will show you this disaster. So this is what we've been working with. It's kind of an organized disaster. So we have some of the alphabet stuff up there, a lot of like matching, bingo, learning how to do money have up there. That's the Bible one up there. And then some ice cream party. I think that's like phonics game. So we have that. And then here is what I was saying that we need to organize. So here's all our pencils and stuff, and that just can't happen anymore. We need to fix that. So, and here are our glue and scissors, and that just needs to go also. Colored pencils are up in this container, and that just needs to go. So as of right now, this is gonna be cleared out pretty soon because I'm also gonna do a video on all the homeschool curriculum that I'm using right now, and this is part of it. So the reason why it looks like this is because I shoved it all in there so that when I do the video, I can just pull it all out and tell you guys what I'm using this year. So that's kind of exciting. So I'm gonna use some containers that I just I'll come out a little further. This was never finished. So I think we're just gonna tie up that curtain rod right up there, and then I'll have the curtains hanging right down, and that'll work out great. I love it. As of my kids' homeschool stuff, here's a little peek of some of the containers that we're using. This used to be our bookshelf, and I went through this and I bought some of these things. This is when we had our Shako here in the area. So these are the bigger ones, and then the smaller ones are on the bottom. So up here in this corner is just, I'll have to kind of talk about this in another video, but these books are from kids that go around the United States, and they come door to door and they get paid to sell curriculum, which is totally awesome. And every year we seem to pick up something new. So that's gonna be on my next video on what that's all about. And then we have our states, all our United States, or just learning about history and stuff in that one. And then this is all our extra books that we have that are more of adult books that we have for reading. And then down here, I'll go through the list. So this is Gage's, this is Eli's, this is Hudson's, this is Miles, and this is Declan's. And then this is just extra Bible activities, coloring books, little kid Bibles, and extra stuff like that that we keep in here. And nobody gets to play with this unless it's school time. There's really nothing fun in there for anybody to do other than school related stuff. When it's time to do school, they pull theirs out, and then at the end of the day, they put it back in. I love it. There's no mess. I hope you enjoyed our video. I hope you continue to follow along our homeschool journey and really enjoy everything that we get to do with the kids this year. And if you guys have any questions that you would like me to answer, I know a lot of people are kind of like, they just question, you know, why we homeschool, what are the things we do with homeschooling. So if you have any questions, just leave them down below. Otherwise, I am on Instagram at loopymom76, I think it is. And you can just message me there and I can answer some of your questions. And then I can also maybe do a video on why we homeschool, why we chose to homeschool, because that's a whole nother video too. But I do have on my website also pretty much everything why we homeschool. So if you're interested, like I told you before, is 10 kids in a garage. But as of for right now, I just hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.